We really see an inflection point on truly addressing the need to strengthen and augment what GPS provides.
GPS timing impacts industries that every consumer, every US resident uses every day. So from energy transfer, energy distribution, banking, emergency 911, even down to casinos.
While it is a wonderful tool, it's also a single point of failure. And we have seen over the last several years more and more adversaries willing to either disrupt or interfere with GPS. The International Air Transport Association has reported in the last year there's a 175% increase in jamming and a 500% increase in spoofing of aircraft.
You don't necessarily have to take out the GPS satellite in order to take out GPS, especially on a local level.
Because the GPS constellations is so far away, high up in altitude, that's where that signal is extremely weak when it's received on Earth.
It's relatively trivial for a college electronics engineering student to build a localized jammer to take out GPS in a relatively localized area.
The Brattle Group earlier this year quantified that it's a $1.6 billion hit to the economy if GPS were to not operate for a day. Actually, I would argue that is low.
The US energy grid is made up of nine major sections, and there's interconnects across most of them. That distribution has to be synchronized. Those synchronizers and substations use GPS time to make sure that the power is phased correctly.
We currently own in the lower 900 band and bring the power of 5G into providing a nationwide terrestrial position navigation and timing solution. When it comes to terrestrial, one of the benefits of it is that because it is ground-based, the strength of a LEO signal, the ground-based signal, again, when you integrate it with 5G is significantly stronger. And so the ability to jam or spoof would be 100,000 times harder than jamming or spoofing a GPS signal.
The Iridium constellation is in low Earth orbit. It's at 400-ish miles up in the altitude. It's got 66 active satellites, and it broadcasts a signal and L-band as well too. So the signal that it broadcasts is 1,000 times stronger because it's that much closer to Earth as well. Therefore, much more resilient to a jamming attack.
There's not going to be a silver bullet whenever it comes to PNT. Whenever I talk with customers, I talk to them about a system of systems-based approach and having redundant paths and redundancy built into their system based on the risks to their specific industry.
You need that layered approach because adversaries are going to go after all of these networks. And think about any of our major parts of our economy. If we just had one system,
there are solutions available, but the adoption is slower because of all these different barriers. And we need to make sure that the industry and government collaboration gets fast-tracked so we can get these alternative solutions that are available today.
Delay is not an option. The situation is only going to get worse, and we don't want the Titanic to hit the iceberg. So let's deal with that now.